Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's devotion for December 12th. Today's devotion is titled Overcoming Fear, and the Bible reading is from 1 Samuel chapter 17, verses 4 to 7, and then verses 45 to 50. Then Goliath, a Philistine champion from Gath, came out of the Philistine ranks to face the forces of Israel. He was over 9 feet tall. He wore a bronze helmet, and his bronze coat of mail weighed 125 pounds. He also wore bronze leg armor, and he carried a bronze javelin on his shoulder. The shaft of his spear was as heavy and thick as a weaver's beam, tipped with an iron spearhead that weighed 15 pounds. His armor bearer walked ahead of him carrying a shield. David replied to the Philistine, "You come to me with sword, spear, and javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of heaven's armies, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. Today the Lord will conquer you, and I will kill you and cut off your head. And then I will give the dead bodies of your men to the birds and wild animals, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel. And everyone assembled here will know that the Lord rescues his people, but not with sword and spear. This is the Lord's battle, and he will give you to us." As Goliath moved closer to attack, David quickly ran out to meet him. Reaching into his shepherd's bag and taking out a stone, he hurled it with his sling and hit the Philistine in the forehead. The stone sank in, and Goliath stumbled and fell face down on the ground. So David triumphed over the Philistine with only a sling and a stone, for he had no sword. Fear ruled a man's life for 32 years. Afraid of being caught for his crimes, he hid at his sister's farmhouse, going nowhere and visiting no one, even missing his mother's funeral. When he was 64, he learned that no charges had ever been filed against him. The man was free to resume a normal life. Yes, the threat of punishment was real, but he allowed the fear of it to control him. Likewise, fear ruled the Israelites when the Philistines challenged them at the Valley of Elah. The threat was real. Their enemy Goliath was 9 feet 9 inches tall, and his body armor alone weighed 125 pounds. For 40 days, every morning and evening, Goliath challenged the Israelite army to fight him, but no one dared come forward. No one until David visited the battle lines. He heard and saw the taunting and volunteered to fight Goliath. While everyone in the Israelite army thought Goliath was too big to fight, David, the shepherd boy, knew he wasn't too big for God. He said, "The Lord saves, for the battle is the Lord's." When we're gripped by fear, let's follow David's example and fix our eyes on God to gain a right perspective of the problem. The threat may be real, but the one who is with us and for us is bigger than that which is against us. What giant battle are you facing that's crippling you in fear? How can you intentionally fix your eyes on the living God? Thank you for joining me for today's devotion, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.